Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This time around we're doing something a little bit different. So we're not, I'm sort of in the middle of taking my break from the WoW mods, but we'll be back to that soon enough. So what we're going to be looking at today is an entirely different game, and we'll just take the approach that I used to have when we used to look at other types of different games. Today we're going to be looking at Space Engineers, which is a game that's been out for a while. I think I saw it a long time ago. I thought it was cool, but, you know, I never really got into it. And then I sort of started watching a couple of fun sort of like builds on YouTube. And I thought that I'd like to give it a try, just to play around with it, and that's what we're doing. So, stay with me in this night to remember. Space Engineers. Alright, so I'm not going to be starting from scratch, and I'm going into creative, because what I want to do really is just show you the basics. So one of the things that I did is I actually uploaded this building structure, which is you can all identify what it is, but it was empty. It's not working. It's pretty big, and I started to try and actually make it work. Now let's see if we can actually go in here. Let's see if we can. There's some things that I have made to work. Press F. Yeah, is that it? Okay, so these doors seem to work. Now, for the most part, the structure is somewhat empty. Let's see what we have here. Oh, it looks like there's like a little ship in that particular area, and let's see if we can go through here. Oh, there's more stuff around. Let's just see if we can just break through some of this. Oh shit. Alright, well, I was not expecting that. But anyways, we'll go ahead and we'll fix that at another date. So one of the things that I was sort of trying to figure out how to do here was actually add some engines and actually make this thing work. So I sort of like came in through here and I started laying in some of the engines that we're going to be using for work. And what this does is it's going to actually allow, at least when I duplicate it on the other edge, it's going to allow for some type of travel, or that's what I expect anyways. So it's a little bit complicated. It's not, I don't want to say it's not like very user-friendly, but come on, I mean, it's not Nogget, so you can definitely go into it and start building. And like I said, I just started playing with it, so I'm but that should be pretty fun, I think. Okay, I'm just hoping that is actually not that loud. So one of the things that you actually need to do when you start with this is you have to sort of create thrust in every possible direction that you want movement in. So the main ones for forward thrust, I've sort of like crammed them into this configuration here. And then you can see that underneath we have smaller ones which are going the other direction, which actually allows for it to slow down, but it's going to slow down at a much slower rate than it would if it were using the larger ones. Now there are more thrust engines around it, so we have some thrust engines there. We have side ones here to sort of help with the actual movement, and potentially we might be looking at some other ones like around there as well, because it will most likely help with the thrust. But we're not going to go into that because this is actually going to take a pretty long time, I think, honestly, to get it all balanced, but that's sort of like, I guess, half the fun. Okay, so we have that. Then we're gonna go, let me see, it's this, and we want some of that, and then I think we have to, let me see if I can bring it here, because I want them to be somewhat recessed. Let's see, are they all? 5. Shit. Okay, it gets a little bit confusing, and you're gonna have to, like, bear with me. Does that work? Yes. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do that here, here. What? Why not? What the hell's wrong? Press 1 to change. Okay, well, I don't know what's particularly wrong on... Oh, fuck. I think I know what the problem is. I think they're detached to some degree. I think. Could that be it? Could that be the problem? I don't know. Fuck. Okay, let's see. Still figuring out something. Okay, so that was probably detached, which means there's probably... So you think there's something here that's detached? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's take a look at here and see if we can actually... We can't mount it. Alright, well, let me just do the rest of them, like, really quick, and then I'll show you the basics of what I think it should be. Okay, that's another no-go. That's another no-go. Another no-go. Another no-go. Maybe... What the fuck is going on? Is this... Let's see here. Okay, rotate. What about this? No? Fuck. I'm a little bit confused. It should be working. Maybe for whatever reason it doesn't want to. Maybe is there? No, that doesn't seem to be a particular limit. And they can be put side to side, so I don't really know why they wouldn't be. Okay, but anyways, I'll show you. Oh yeah, we have, I believe there is a seat right here. Okay, so we now have this, and we can see, if I go forward, you'll get some, and you can actually see the numbers down there increasing. So it says 1 meter, 3 meters. Oh! Okay. I think I know what the problem is. Shit! Okay. Oh, fuck. Z? So it's moving, but I think I might have dislodged some stuff in there. Fuck, come on. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna try and drop in there. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Holy shit, everything is on fire. Not entirely sure if that is... Okay, I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I'm not sure if it is that you can't put these that particular way. We'll have to see. I mean, it looks like they're all fucking broken, so... Okay. Oh! Here. Repair that. Repair this one. Oh, shit. What a mess. Shit. I would have definitely gotten fired for this. I think there's a type of flaw here. I think this doesn't work. We're gonna have to see. I mean, I don't understand why it wouldn't work, because the other ones are pretty much the same and they're working. But we'll see. We'll try and, like, figure it out. So one is the forward, the other one is the back. and we'll see. Let's go inside. Let's go forward. Okay. Oh, shit. No. Shit, okay, what is it? Okay, so there's a bit of damage here. This particular unit. What if I were to... wait. Oh, wrong one. Shit. If I were to dismantle this one. Okay. I'm just curious about what's going on here. It's probably... they probably don't like being all stuck one against the other. That's probably the issue. Let's see if we remove one there. Okay, well we'll try. We'll see if it's that. And if it's that, we're gonna have to figure it out. I think we're gonna have to just relay the entire bottom part and make it work. That's just the way it's gotta be. Alright, let's do this. Yes. Okay. So forward seems to work. I mean, there's a lot of fucking noise. Okay, and then we stop. The middle ones fire off. Right? Okay, and it seems like they're all on fire. Okay, so we're gonna have to check and see exactly what it is. It looks like they just don't like being put together. Holy shit! Come on. You see, that's the thing. If you look at this, it has more power thrusting forward on one side, and if you can actually look at the front part, where you have like a lot of them just firing to try and slow down. Yeah, so we're gonna have to just jump in there. Shit, come on. Okay. All right, this is fun. I don't even know what I did there. I don't even know. Okay, well, one of the first things we're probably going to have to do is just fix them and take them into operational, because the thing is, it's not going to work. Alright, so we went ahead and what we did is we replaced a couple of the engines on the side. We sort of added a couple of engines on the other, because a little test that I did sort of like started running the ship in one direction without the ability to stop. So with this, we've actually just installed a couple more engines on this side and on this side as well as a couple lower ones on the lower decks. We still haven't actually done this side of the engine, which is what provides, I guess, the majority of the thrust on this side. So without, effectively, they do have a function. Like, without these large nacelles, the ship would be just really, really, really sluggy, and it would just have to limp back anywhere. So here we go. We're throwing on the forward direction. Now we can see the reverse thrust being applied there, and we can see speed actually slowing down. So let's do. It's actually doing a little bit slower than a meter per second slowdown, and if we speed up, it's probably about twice as fast, which is fine. And we can actually just go ahead and push the reverse as well, and that'll slow down. So now let's use these to the side, and we have these. Oh shit! Okay, well, we got a fire. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go in there, and we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with this. Shit. Okay. Oh, where's the extinguisher? Okay. There we go. let's take care of this here. Do a little bit of that. Oh. Ah, shit. Okay, we'll take care of that. Take care of this as well. We're gonna have to maybe... Oh, there we go. We'll do that. Take care of some of that as well. Oh. Jesus. Okay, we're gonna go there. That's fine. Oh. Okay, doing that on that side. Taking some of this. Ah, God. Okay, do that. Oh. Okay, I think... Okay, do we have... It seems like we've got a fire here as well. Yeah, so we're probably going to have to, again, go back. What I did when I redesigned is I put an additional block in. I don't think it's working. So, most likely the way we're going to have to end up doing this is by running a parallel series of engine blocks on this side with no coverage of the actual vents, and that will most likely give us a sort of like definite engine of sorts. Okay, what else do we have here to look at? Well, I guess we can actually just test the side ones and see how it's responding right now. I mean, it's going to be uneven from one end, we know that, but we'll see. Okay, so if we go on the side, it looks like, let's see, the side ones are firing, these are firing, we've got the deck ones are firing as well, and now we're just going to release, and as we release, let's see on the other side. Okay, so the other side is now compensating with the 4 larger engines that we have on that side. Looks pretty good from this angle. Okay, so we're gonna drift off. The ship is gonna... Well, there you go. And it looks like it's now just sort of completely stabilized on that end. Okay, well, let's see, what else do we want to do? So we want to actually finish the engine, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that as well, but I think it's just going to be a tiny little break for the time being. I'm going to get, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step into this engine. I'll step into it now. We'll do the corrections off camera and run the parallel lines of engines on that side, and then hopefully that will be working the way that we want it to work. And what else? What else do we want to take care of here? We'll go ahead and we'll reproduce it on the other side. We'll come back and we'll do some of the more fun things of this build next time, which will be actually putting on some defensive weapons on it and actually driving it around and maybe actually shooting at things. Okay, so until then, everybody, we'll be back with a little bit more of Space Engineers. Bye-bye.